Hello and welcome. Happy Friday. It is payday and it's time to do a quick budget. I'm normally a little bit more prepared for when I go into budgeting on Fridays, but I've had a heck of a week and I am very much unprepared. So we're just going to wing it today. I have just reconciled all my accounts, everything's on track. I've got my paycheck here. This is my weekly paycheck, so this is ready to go and assign. I've got some overspending because last week I said I was going to risk disaster and not assign any money for going out, and so I ended up going out even more than I normally would have, of course. But like I said, it was a tough week, and that's just kind of where we're at, and we'll leave it there and just fix this while we're here. Do with what we got left in there. Just chip away at it until I have to start pulling from here, but I'll avoid it as much as possible. I've got some here. Boy, this is not making much of a difference at all, is it? Luckily, with all this eating out, I did not spend much of my grocery budget, so that takes care of a good chunk of that. Put the rest of that because that bill was lower than usual this month. Gonna call that on that. Just cover the rest from my ready to assign because I don't want to pull from any other categories. So we will have a typo and then we will, oh my goodness. All right, now we are back fresh, starting from where we are. I had like a job interview this week. I'm having some like crazy personal life upheaval this week. So honestly, I'm not even going to beat myself up a little bit for some overspending here and there. I'm in better shape than I could be otherwise, I'll tell you that. It's been a crazy one. I have another job interview next week, but hopefully I can pull myself together and I don't handle stress well. Maybe that's too much for my budgeting channel, but when I get stressed, I just kind of blow everything up. So I'm staying much more on track than I usually do. Everything is okay. I just gotta really get it together. I spent some money out of my travel fund here for my trip to go see my family in March. I bought my plane ticket to go do that just kind of on a whim this morning. I was having a stressed out morning, so I just kind of bought that plane ticket to have something really to anchor me and look forward to. I'm really excited about that. It's for my sister's birthday. We get to just go hang out, which is fun. What else do I need here? My roommate just requested me for these, so I'm honestly going to wait another week. I am going to need groceries because I'm going to be good. I'll even put a little extra, do a little treat myself on that here. I don't need anything for the house still. I still haven't bought any of the things I said I needed. I'm gonna go out this week. Me and my friends have some catching up to do. I'm not gonna order food. Well, okay, you know what? I said that really aggressively, in that just knowing myself, it's not true. But I will order cheaper food. I kind of want to be terrible and just like really fund my whole travel category for this, but I just feel like knowing where I'm at with like stress and life, I need to be kind to myself a little bit more than usual. Please, nobody call out that I'm not funding date night because I don't want to talk about it. Okay. I feel like I'm skipping over something. I am. I have a bill. Oh, but it's not. You know what? I could wait another week on this even. And I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to fund this whole category because I already bought the tickets for this, and so no more spending is going to happen on that till March. So I can prioritize this one a little bit. I'm going to do a full 300. That may be wacky. I may regret that later. I'll try not to pull from it, but that way, if I overfund it a little bit, in the coming months, it'll drop that goal down a little bit and make that a little easier to achieve. I bought a bunch of stuff for me and Yankee Candle already, so I'm not funding any more of that this month. We'll start to pick that up again next month. Got $9, and we'll just throw that right into Harvey. And we'll throw some more on that on my next paycheck. All right, so you may have noticed that my paycheck this week felt a little bit lower, and that is because I can enter this right now. I upped, as I said I was going to last week, I upped my weekly contribution to my student loan payments up to $250. So on a regular 4-week month, it will be $1,000 going towards that, and then every so often we'll have those wonderful 5-week months where it'll be a little bit more than that and help me knock it down a little faster. I'm really thinking that any raises I get in the future, whether it be like this job I'm going to get or any extra money I make, any bonuses, anything, I'm going to up this contribution for the week and just funnel everything I can. I'm just realizing what like a toll these are taking on my mental health and my life, and I know that I'm in for a really long journey, but I just got to get out from under these things. I don't know what it is. I just am feeling exceptionally stressed out, I think, this week, and so it's really, really hitting me that I just want to tackle this. So I upped it. I feel really good about that, especially because everything else is really lining up. I am just stressed out, I think. How many times can I say I'm stressed out in this video? Somebody count it up and tally it for me, because I feel like it's been a lot. All right. So far this month, in January alone, it's been $460.17. I feel really great about that, especially because I've got 2 more paychecks coming down the pipeline before the end of the month. This additional payment category is growing and growing. I'm feeling super awesome about that. I still don't know exactly which one of these. I'll probably pay this one off in the next. Oh God, I do this every week. I game plan every week, but I have options right now that I've not had in literal years. So that feels awesome. It's also been really, really good for me to have this accountability and posting these videos and really making sure I keep up with it. I have people I have to answer to. I know you guys are all very supportive and kind and nice, for which I cannot thank you enough, but knowing that if I spend this money, I have to talk about it on Friday morning. I'm going to get up, crawl out of bed, and have to say, hey, I spent $200 on this jacket. And so I just don't, because I don't want to say that. I don't want to say it. I don't want to have to justify it. And that's been awesome. I've made better choices. And so even if nobody was watching these, it's been really helpful for me. I don't know if it's been helpful for anyone else, but it's been a couple weeks and I'm just really grateful. People are watching and interacting, and I am making better choices, which is exactly what I wanted to achieve out of this. So thank you very much. I, at the barest of minimum, will see you next week. And in the meantime, I'll be thinking about you and hopefully making better choices because of it. Thanks so much. Have a good week.